What's going on, fam? Hope everybody's doing fantastic out there. So today I've got something that has been forever in the making. I've been waiting on something to come through for it, and I just can't wait any longer. I need to do this video. So, you guys can see it. We got New Breed. Sorry, Luke, man, trying to mimic you a little bit there, but yeah, guys, we got New Breed EDC. Of course, you guys know this is going to be the Clydesdale. If you haven't seen this knife get unboxed, you got your typical stuff inside here. So you got a little thank you sticker from him, and then your certificate there. So this is marked here. So this was a blim. It's number 133 of 400. QC'd by Luke himself, Mr. Mark there. It does come with a filler tab, and then you do get a little microfiber. Of course, the typical stuff in there. So this is OEM'd by Kubi. I'll set all this stuff to the side, and we are going to take a look at the knife itself. So you guys, I'm sure, are all familiar with this knife, but I still had to do a video for my buddy Luke. Mark is a fantastic dude. If you guys have not had the pleasure of meeting him, I hope one day that you can. And in the meantime, you should definitely support New Breed. Again, fantastic designer, fantastic dude. Anyway, we've got a little bit of kind of an orange peel, almost a micro orange peel. I don't know what you want to call it, but there is some light texturing here on the titanium. You've got some black accents there on the pivot, black hardware. Again, you've got your titanium filler tab. Again, more black hardware. A black titanium, I believe it's a titanium backspacer, if I'm not mistaken. But you have a blacked out backspacer. I love all the black accents. They help really break this knife up. Otherwise, it would just be a lot of raw titanium. Black pocket clip, not deep care, of course, because it is a milled pocket clip. It looks like you've got T8 hardware everywhere because it is New Breed, and of course, you have T8 hardware everywhere. So again, like I've mentioned, this is a blim knife. Now this has been carried, and honestly, I can't find the blim in it. I've carried this thing a lot, but here you have this gorgeous freaking satin blade, super deep hollow grind. Again, really cool blade shape. I can't remember what they consider it as. I'm considering it a worn cleaver. Because you do have that little bit of a swoop right here that brings it down to that tip instead of just a straight flat cut like a normal cleaver blade. So it's almost like a worn cliff and a cleaver. Flat blade there. You've got the rhino horn there. Some jimping on the back. You've got a ton of jimping on the back of the blade. Completely sterile blade. No markings whatsoever until you flip it here on the bottom. There you have your 14C 28N. You can also see your sharpening choil. So your sharpening choil starts about right there. So you do have plenty of sharpening room. No issues there whatsoever. Again, really nice blade window there for flicking, reverse flicking this knife. The grind on the sharpening looks to be symmetrical. Looks to be good there. Tip looks to be good. Let's see if we can get it to focus on this tip. There we go. And the tip looks pretty doggone good. It's hard to get it to focus on this kind of blade. There you go. You can see that there. The tip is fantastic. So again, this was a blim. And I mean, we've been really close and personal with this knife here the last couple of minutes. And I don't see anything. Well, okay. Never mind. I think I just saw what made this knife a blim. Hold on. Where did it go? Then again, that could be for me carrying it. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it. All right, Luke, I don't know if that's what made it a blim right there. There's like 3 little itty bitty micro scratches in the blade right there. Anyway, I don't know if he has any of these available still on the website. I do know Way of Knife got some. There's a few dealers that got some, so definitely check and look around. If they are still out there, you need to get one. This knife took me way too long to pick up, and you feel like an idiot for taking so long to pick up a knife from somebody who you consider a friend. But it's just a fantastic, phenomenal knife. Of course, perfectly centered. Action's perfect. You got the inset liner lock and the titanium. Just massive slabs. And let me get it in frame here. I'm getting excited. Massive slabs of titanium. All kinds of room for doing fun stuff on these. Just a beautiful knife. Beautiful ergonomic. You do have a little bit of a choke up spot here, so you can come up on it. But honestly, and just the full grip, when you're choked down on the knife, it feels great. Pinch grip. You got a really nice spot here to just do an extended grip, or you can do pinch grip. You can even come out here on your pinch grip, and you got a spot there for that. It is a fingerprint magnet, I will give it that, but this thing is just money. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Nope, I can't do the rollover like that, but front flick just works great. Let me do that to where you guys can actually see it. It just works great. Reverse flick is phenomenal. Action is silky smooth. Even I can thumb flick it. Again, just it's a big old chunk of 14C. And mine, I don't know if you'll hear it or not. Let's see. I don't know if I can get it. Let's see. Every once in a while, this thing has a ting to it when I open it up. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not getting it to pick up on the camera here, but it has a ring to it every once in a while, and I just freaking love this thing. It's got a great detent. I mean, you can hear it there when it clicks into place. You know, it's got just kind of a thunk to it. I don't have any other way to describe it. Again, fantastic stuff, man. And if you see what people are doing with this knife, it's incredible. Loot has one that was done up by way of knife. Dopey has one that he did be up on, and it just looks stellar. It's got like the graffiti kind of anno on it that Dopey is, you know, a master at. The way a knife one, like I said, looks phenomenal. My buddy Colin has done one or two of these. And they've turned out just incredibly stellar. So this one definitely has some anodizing in its future. And but yeah, it's a fantastic blade. It's one of those ones where it may not. It's not a blade shape that you're used to seeing, which I think is why I like it so much. And then you get it in your hand, and it's just like another way to describe it. It just works. It's a very neutral handle shape. You've got plenty of access to your liner lock. That's done extremely well. Pocket clip is well thought out. It's a very simple pocket clip. It does not dig in the hand. You don't feel it at all. You know, you got a little bit of a choke up point, but even like I said, even without that, the jimping works really well, and you've got a mile of jimping here. So regardless of how you want to hold the knife, you've got jimping. You know, if you wanted to nitpick anything, I think it would take away from the look of the knife, but you could say it could use some jimping there and maybe in there, but you've got this massive hole, you know, massive divot, so you don't really need jimping because your finger just kind of rests there anyway. It's not going anywhere. But yeah, I mean, he knocked it out of the park with his first design with his company. You know, you guys know I like to support any of my buddies that are in this designing game and try to help them out any way I can. And like I said, if you guys have not picked up one of these, do what you can to get one. Hopefully he'll do it. Excuse me. Hopefully he'll do another run of them soon. But if not, then you know, scour the secondary market. I don't think I've actually seen many of these on the secondary, which says a lot because you see just about anything on secondary. But I don't think I've seen very many of these. So that's for good reason. I did forget to do something on this knife. I wanted to talk a little bit about the size and the weight and the sharpness and all that shit, and I forgot about it all because, you know, I got excited. So anyway, so it is a 3.3 inch blade. It's 7.6 overall, but it does have a substantial weight to it, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. So it is a 4.6 ounce knife, so it does have a little bit of weight, which is absolutely a great thing. It gives the knife a very substantial feel. But what's really nice is, man, this hollow grind, it is a freaking laser beam. I did not want this video to end without showing that to you guys. So I apologize I'm having to interject here, but it was worth it and it was needed. So anyway, guys, back to the close of the video. Y'all take care. Again, Luke, Mark, buddy, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being so kind. You know, and it's been awesome getting to talk with you the couple times I've been able to at all of the Blade shows in the last year. You know, it got to introduce to some of your family, and just, you know, again, it's absolutely awesome, man. I wish you the best of luck. I mean, you don't really need luck because you're doing crazy stuff. I mean, you've got, if you guys don't know, he's got a design with Kaiser as well, the gavel. Fantastic little knife. It's got like this crazy flipper that doesn't look like it should work, but it freaking works like crazy. Hopefully I have one of those on the channel before too long. Anyway, I'll quit rambling. Thank you guys. As always, remember, be kind, be humble, be EDC. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.